times, the Bible. There are many interpretations, but one of the most popular ones is how the love one has for money will lead them to evil, or as others may say, crimes or immoral actions. We all love money, whether it's saving it, spending it, or making it. Well, what if I can tell you how to make $32 billion, but all you have to do is kidnap, deceive, or purchase people? $32 billion was the amount created worldwide with human trafficking in the year 2012. What many of you might not know is what defines human trafficking. So what defines human trafficking? Human trafficking is abuse of humans' rights, whether it's sexual, labor, organs, or slavery. Many of us have read about these in movies, documentaries, or current events on the news. After watching a movie Taken in 2008, I was intrigued with the topic of human trafficking and decided to research human trafficking. And human trafficking is one of the top 3 profitable crimes aside from drugs and illegal weapons. Human trafficking in all forms is still present in today's world. It's not something that just happens in movies or Mexico. Countries like India, the United States, Africa, and the UK are battling with these crimes. With this crime. First, I'm going to tell you stories of human trafficking, and second, I'm going to tell you why human trafficking is still alive. First of all, I want to discuss the elements of human trafficking. The United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime stated that human trafficking consists of 3 elements: the act, the means, and the purpose. The act, according to UNODC, is what is done, the purchase of another person, and exchange and transporting. The means, how, whether it is intimidation, deception, promise of a better life, or force, and the purpose, why exploitation of any kind, for example, labor exploitation, sexual exploitation, or body exploitation. That is just one incident. How many of you go to or watch the Super Bowl? Did you know that not only does the Super Bowl give high ratings on television, but also to human trafficking? According to Huffington Post, the Texas Attorney General Greg Abbott told USA Today when his state was gearing up to host the event, quote, "It's commonly known as the single largest human trafficking incident in the United States. With more people there are more customers." On April 22, 2013, ICE reported that 2 men from Maryland were convicted for human trafficking. Women across the borders for sexual abuse, promising them a better life. There are many cases presented daily. Now that I have talked about some current cases, I will tell you why human trafficking still exists and is popular. The most terrible crimes are often committed for reasons like money, power, greed, or the twisted-minded pleasure. Clearly, one of the main objectives behind human trafficking is the money. The younger the victims are, the more money you make. Human trafficking exists more in the poorer places because that's how they attract their victims. Very often, traffickers promise them a better life. If it weren't for economic statuses, these victims wouldn't take the offers. So now that we know human trafficking is current and alive, I would like to start concluding my speech. Before thinking that human trafficking only exists in movies or Mexico, think again, because human trafficking is one of the most profitable crimes in the world today. Today you learned about the cases of human trafficking and why it is still happening. In an article, on February 22, 2013, the organization of HAGAR posted that on their website a personal statement of a victim of human trafficking. It reads as follows: "I am the girl you hear about, the one taken from home, caged inside and trafficked across borders, the one who heard the screams, had the nightmares, and felt the loss, the one who ran away from fear of dying herself. I am that girl. I am 19 years old. My name is Reva. Despite working for 2 years, I was never paid. I was lost in a foreign country. I didn't speak the language, and I didn't know anyone. I became pregnant and eventually returned home. My family rejected us, and I had nowhere to go. I was like a butterfly with cut wings, unable to fly from evil." And I was